Welcome back to the channel, buddy, and I hope you're doing fine. We continue playing
I
Rogue
always
Trader.
have a backup plan.
Whoa. Exterminator. The rats. Oh, those should be our guys? Greetings, sir. What brings you here? Did you want to watch us break our backs out there? Footfall Utility Crew 3 is proud to work for the good of the denizens and guests of the station. What are you doing? Just burning rats and some trash and some parasites of other sorts. The district under quarantine, you see? It got hit by something nasty, a disease, or maybe isn't the disease just some bugs and worms crawled out of some ship or other. It's a bit odd that happened here and not at the docks, I'll grant you. Things like that usually start here. They even spray the place with some gunk to kill all the bugs and worms, but I guess something slips through. Two families in the block way over there snuffed it, and the leech, I don't know, wasted no time getting the district surrounded so that nobody could leave. So you don't know what exactly happened in the six bugs or something else. No, we don't, and we don't wanna find out. If something hasn't cropped up, the right move is to contain it and kill it with fire. Not go to see what it is and why it's there. Okay, how exactly did victims die? Who knows? They found them in the hovels, already dead. Blue scores on the bodies, and they sang something awful, which is why the lot found them didn't even risk looting the corpses. Good on them, I guess. Don't mean we let them out, of course. What measures have been taken to deal with the problem? You're looking at them. We stand here, burn the flawness, and we got people standing guard so that no one escapes. Put some mines down and whole load of them for the same reasons. The mines? Really? The mines? The water, the sewers all blocked off to stop any communication getting out. The air's open, I suppose, but the foulness doesn't seem to airborne. There haven't been any strange deaths outside the district. Nurgle stuff? Are we going to meet Nurgle also? I guess we've met the Aurora Space Marines. His armor was more look like corn armor, yeah? Corn. Other people trapped in the quarantine zone being provided with aid of any kind. Of course not. I mean, I heard Reverend has been praying for their souls, which sounded more like retribution fell upon them, and rightly so. That's the most they can hope for. I wish to enter quarantine zone. No dice, not gonna happen. We're letting no one in, I'm telling you right now. Bribes and intimidations won't work on me, so don't even try. You can file a petition with the Leech if you're so desperate, but my advice to you would be to go on your merry way. The Void's got plenty of nasty, dangerous holes. You don't have to die in this one in particular. You'll go in and die, and that means I'll have more corpses to burn. Got it, buddy. Thank you, I guess. Yeah, a lot of rats and
Keep your wits about you.
Look at the amount of rats. I'm really afraid that there will be even a nuggle stuff. And, oh, look at that. That's not my ship, so I'm not going to. Okay. Lore Imperium. Oh, look at that.
Just as I planned.
We found what we were looking for, I guess. Under the layers of rust, scratches, and ancient paint, the silhouette of long erased letters are barely visible. Undoubtedly, in the past, this filthy sign has adorned with the proud name of bureaucratic heart of the entire Imperium, Adeptus Administratum. Adeptus Amasecus. So this is, I guess,
I always keep my options open.
where we need to go. But I haven't yet finished. Look at the doors. I haven't yet finished investigating everything here. Yeah, I was going to go upstairs. The goods are somewhere there.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Examinators. Some more goods in there.
Whisper
Whoa.
and be heard.
Don't go alone. I cannot reach it from here. Okay, so this part is locked out. And we need to go to the one in charge, I guess? Or maybe we will be able to find some alternative paths. Oh, yeah, there is something like guards, workers. Nah, doesn't seem like we have something in yeah, this is a dead end. Okay. Yeah. Let's go here. Let's check out what do we actually have. This is chapter 1. Oh, we finished chapter 1. Yeah, this is chapter 2. Rots. I don't like the name of that. Not found on the body. Apparently it's near the Adeptus. Note found on the body. Cinder later mentioned the location. Apparently it's near the Adeptus. The turn-off is visible from the bar's entrance. This is the bar. There should be... I don't know.
I always have a backup plan.
We'll figure it out eventually. Oh, there's some stuff left. I forgot to scavenge some bodies somewhere. Never mind. Tech use is not 100%. Okay. Refugee. God. Can I? Sorry. Thank you. Mine.
Oh my, this place has so many colors. Every shade I can imagine is floating in the air.
What a shameful failure.
Oh, you failed? Really? 92% and you failed. Pascal.
I see what others do not.
That's good. God. So this is the bar. Suspicious prowler. Okay.
I do what I must.
Stuck to the plates, lumps of sawdust, toxic waste is something passed off the ordinary nutritious starch. Nice. Yummy. Pascal.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Let us not
Yeah,
dawdle.
I'm not sure about that. You started to fail me. You need tech use. You need more tech use. Octaviana. Sounds familiar somehow. No? Hello. Oh, look at that. The burly woman with the wealth of fairy hair is in the process of tinkering with some unknown device that clinking melodiously. She has rough-looking implants in place of her lower jaw. As you approach, the implant begins to move as if independently of the rest of her head face. Welcome to Adeptus Asmasius, I guess, like that. So, what can Octaviana get you? A smack? Law? Something more interesting? Protein alcoholic drink of varying quality, widely available across the Imperium. I don't want to drink anything. Can be. Are you Sister Argenta? The Sister Argenta. The one who has worst scum on footfall shaking in their boots. The whole station is talking about you. And here you are in the flesh. In our humble Asmaseus. Argenta stops Octaviana's torrent of adoration with a calm gesture. No more. I seek retribution against transgressions, not glory for myself. Despite her words, you catch a glint in Argenta's eyes. You can tell she's enjoying this enraptured attention. You're not so holy, yes, sister? Octaviana's expression changes dramatically when she sees Kibela. You there. You should know that if I see one dead body around her, I'll have you thrown out of my bar with a hole in your head. Oh, you will not be able to do that, trust me. Your kind don't scare me, and I'm not about to let you ruin my business by leaving corpses all over the room. You've been here is already making half my clients feel less thirsty. I have heard your threats. Do not fear. I must kill someone. If I must kill someone here, you will not find the bodies. What is this place? You're in the oldest watering hole of the footholds. The Adeptus Amasios. Amasios? Oh my god. Is the only Adeptus you can find on footfall. I'm Octaviana. I serve drinks, land and air, and if it comes down to it, quite the rowdy ones. Folk usually come to the Amasios for either pleasure or business. Might I ask what brought you here? I have a business here. We're better to do business than footfall, am I right? The business is the only thing keeping this melting pot going. If this wasn't the best place to make deal, footfall would have been stripped clean long before now, one asteroid at a time. Sitting in a bar often puts folks in talkative moods, and I don't see anybody playing me to keep quiet. Visit from Enlightenment individuals like yourself boost the status of my establishment, so I can repay you by sharing what I've overheard. Some of might help you out in your dealings. No doubt you've picked up a lot of local knowledge working in a place like this. Do you know anything about the Anvers gang? Maybe I don't know something, but let's not shout about it the whole bar, alright? I'll be here long after you walk out of this bar, and the Anvers respect no agreements, laws, or other gangs. You look at them the wrong way and you're dead. Anyway, to the point, those Anvers are scum among scums, the most unhinged goons you can find on Footfall, and even other unhinged goons want nothing to do with them. They have no hierarchy. Oh yeah, hierarchy. No territory, nothing. Only a nameless leader who most of the Anvers haven't seen once. This leader send them leaflets with inspiring messages. Followers are recruited by other followers. The leech try to bring them into line, but it's like this: you clear out one group and in the meantime 5 more spring up elsewhere. Like I said, no one knows who the leader is or where the leader operates from, but here what I've noticed. The most recent Anver leaflets, the ones so fresh you can smell the ink of them, always show up in the same area on the Big Slum asteroid. Let me show where it is real quick. She uses drops of liquor to draw a basic map right on the bar. Right around there. I'm positive they're printing the little poem somewhere in this area. Odd name, the Adeptus Amacicus. Not very reverent. What makes you say that? Do you know where you're standing? On the deck of the Martyr's Endurance, a sacred vessel that once belonged to Adeptus Administratum. 100 years ago, the bureaucrats sent a mission here to establish a department, set up some kind of record keeping our whole Footfall, and make everything here follow a billion laws to the letter. As you can see, it was Martyr's Endurance and its inhabitants that got overhauled in the end. I don't know what happened to them, but locals like to come here to make deals and count the money like before. In this temple of the Imperium Accountants over here, you can see even the signs being preserved partly. Great place, and new name fits perfectly. You like it? I'm flattered. It's not often that we get important visitors here, and it's even less often when they really appreciate this place. How things were on Thoughtful. Haven't been to our fine station for a while, have you, sir? As per usual. There's never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. Either someone getting shot in a square or some rich guy going on safari to hunt commoners in the shadow quarters. Sure, the leech make sure that the local shenanigans don't get in the way of the business on the station. but what happened on the outskirts adds a little spice to our lives. We make do, but the real trouble is with every passing day it gets harder to find grub. I heard that some horrors are happening in the voids outside Furibundos. That's not all. That not all ships are making in there, and the Leech old patrons don't seem to be a hurry to help. It's taking a toll of Vladimir's authority, and if his authority wobbles too hard, he have plenty of people lining up to take his place. Give me the latest. This one might interest you. A tale I heard from Tipsy Voidborn from the cargo barge. They excited the warp halfway between Furibundus and the Avero system and came upon a shuttle wrecked adrift. The shuttle was registered to the Inevitable Triumph, a merchant ship that disappeared decades ago. She was bound for Futhol. Her cargo holds brimming with valuable goods, but she never made it. If anything at all survived the shipwreck, it could be quite lucky find. Here's another tidbit for you. Some poor sot was here brawling about how his crew tossed out a whole shipment of cargo along with the trash, and it was his fault somewhere. He hid the fact, and once he docked a footfall, he immediately went to the run. No surprise there. Had Vero discovered these blunders, he would been executed. I don't know what sort of cargo it was, but the ship he served on usually goes between Footfall and Winterscale Realm. She passes the 100 Dreams Crossroad and Langerna's Belt. If you happen by the area, you might want to look for whatever that idiot chucked overboard. That'll do for now. Okay. I don't want to drink local, especially that I'm the...
I always keep my options open.
Oh my god, Psycho. It could mess me up.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
As you say, Belot. Okay, can we find something else in there? Citizens, suspicious guys. Venice, 100.
I've read about this.
The upholstery of the dirty sofa moves slightly as soft hissing can be distinctly heard from the depths of the furniture. Ugh.
Keep your wits about you.
Let's get in there. Oh. Whoa. Oh, by the throne, that's him, isn't he? The Persep who has got tongue cut off by the Anvas. That's the one. I think he was from the Casablanca. He will trouble over now. Okay.
Watch out.
Mastercraft a power maul. 1017. One-handed melee. But power pick have a bleed, so yeah, screw it. Power maul is good. No, wait a minute. Power pick doesn't have any bleed on it. Oh, I've already sent it to cargo, yeah? Cargo management. Can we find it in the cargo? Yeah. Yeah, power pick doesn't have any, but it have piercing attack. Let's have a look. This one is two-handed. No, I don't wish to have it two-handed right now, at least. Good armor penetration on power pick. Harsh shove pushes enemy with strength bonus. No, I don't wish to push enemy. Okay, go back to cargo. Dogs. Okay. Expecting for trouble?
I always have a backup plan.
I am your shadow.
Kibella, stay here while we will enter.
What advice do you seek?
Dogs, rise attack. Yeah, a bunch of dogs around.
Ugh, this master-crafted patella augment is not fit for a
Join
servitor.
me in prayer.
Ready for data input.
You can actually swing your maul.
There's no way.
You are in the presence.
Blood is my life. Death is my duty.
Miscalculations are for commoners.
Okay.
I don't make mistakes.
The
I
woman
make
likes to
profitable
be in her
learning experiences.
40s, and she is surveying you with the interest. Her right eye is almost black against her dusky skin, while her left eye emits a greenish light filtered through the smudged lens of prosthesis. Her arms are tattooed all the way from the base to her shoulder, of her shoulder to her knuckle. Looking for something specific you're buying on maybe selling? Don't be shy. Josiah's called Ryzen knows all kind of folks. My boys will fetch you anything your heart desires. Let's see what you can offer actually. Parry reduction, armor penetration. Okay, bayonet knife. When the wielder is attacked with any ranged weapon at once range, the attack inflicts bleeding. Attacks with a ranged weapon. Okay, don't think that's great. Two-handed melee sword, 1426 bleeding. On critical hit, this sword inflicts one stack of laceration effect. Parry weapon skill. For each stack laceration, all attacks of the sword against the same target deal plus 10% damage. So it's stacking infinitely, I guess. That's an interesting one. 24, 25, 26, 4, 5. Okay. Industrial hammer. Acid spitter. Range 5, awful. Net cannon. At the start of the turn, the target immobilized by the Weber suffered 10 toxic damage and 1 stack of melting. Boss effect lasts until the end of the combat. I get hit by this one. Yeah. Stuff of endless flames. Ooh. Of this stuff, power level 7 has the Inferno ability. The ability also available so here. Desperate measures, 15 willpower, pyromancy. I have 10 willpower, 15 willpower, but this is level 7. Oh my god. Hunt down the prey. Grants bonus from hunter whenever they kill a target marked as a prey. They gain a stacked bonus from the ability once again. Needle pistol, old shield, backpack. Ooh. Has 2 melee weapons equipped. Again, 10 weapon skills and 15% critical damage. Shotgun. Awakened Nightmare. Housebreaker. 1623. One-handed melee power weapon. That's a lot. 21 Carnage. 1726. 6 bleeding. One-handed. Oh, that's a chain. Okay. Eldari weapon proficiency. 2528. Oh my god. 30 penetration. That's a huge one, actually. Okay, imagine just hitting a crit with this one. How are these boys you working with? You heard about how the Clippers and Cognatius got hit recently. The Kaha was cleaned out, everything of the value taken. Well, that was my boy's handiwork. Okay, you know the Sabalaso twist in discuss it. It would seem he has a rather strong opinion. Yeah. Pirates, in other words. Please, no need to be so crude. Yeah. What are you buying? That's not... Oh, Grandpa. Bahwal says hello. That's old Rascal. I thought he'd croaked in the mines a long time ago, but old man Bahwal's still alive and kicked, you say? You've gained 5 profit discount on the Anthem's Fellowship of the Red Faction. Oh, that's huge. Fellowship of the Void faction, and this one because we already... Oh yes, we've already increased reputations with those guys. We were trading with the ship, with one ship. Okay, we have profit factor 22, so we can buy those. What's that? Pirate chainmail. Medium. Impulsive boots. Whenever the weapon makes melee area attacks, they gain 2 movement points and critical hit chance. Not really that good. What's that? Auto pistol. Everything else I cannot. Staff of Endless Flames. 15 willpower. That's a good one. Everything else don't really care. What about the sword? No, my sword is better. There is a... This sword have more bleeding effect, but this is... Yeah, this is the handed sword, so no. And we will give it to you. We will give this one to you. It's like, oh no, wait a minute. I will give you the sword. Ooh, yeah, okay. Now it's working out. Medium armor. Nah. Okay. That's it for now.
Is
Okay,
there money
we've
to be
received
made?
our discount. That's good. Pascal, can you...
Operation
Yeah,
successful.
okay. Okay, what else can we... I guess nothing else we can find in... I guess? Yeah. No, okay.
Rise
Let's
to the
move
top,
out.
or get left in the dust.
Shadow Quarters. We finished with Shadow Quarters actually, yeah? Or not? We have two quests here. Rot and Where the Shadows Are Deepest of All. So, let's read about those quests, I guess. No, I don't need zoom in. I would like to visit. Yeah. Where's... No, that's the rumors. Quests. Rot. Belongs to the killed unless session falls evidence. Blazers action guarantees that they will give themselves away sooner or later. A note found on body of Cinder, and there was later mentioned the location. Apparently it's near the Adeptus. The tune off is visible from the bar's entrance. This one quest and this one. It is vital to keep an eye on any potential threats. The location and habits of the Lynch footfall can provide more information. There are people still inside the quarantine zone. Oh, yeah. This one?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
No. No. Not quite sure. But I'll think about this one next time, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you really soon. Bye bye.